Hey everybody, and welcome to the show. Tonight we're counting down the top 5 dumbest criminals ever. These stories are unbelievable, you really couldn't make this stuff up. Get ready to laugh at these hilarious and unbelievable news stories. We're talking about criminals so dumb they make Homer Simpson look like Einstein. Alright, coming in at number 5, we've got a story that proves even criminals have their clumsy moments. You won't believe what happened to this guy. This burglar, let's call him Clumsy Carl, was trying to break into a house, right? He thought he had it all figured out. He thinks he's found the perfect window, all sneaky and whatnot. He probably imagined it would be a quick in-and-out job. But guess what? The dude gets stuck. And not just a little stuck, I'm talking seriously wedged in there. I'm talking legs flailing, head stuck, the whole shebang. It was like a scene straight out of a comedy movie. He tries to wriggle free, but no dice. The more he struggles, the more stuck he seems to get. Finally defeated, he does the unthinkable. You'd think he'd have a backup plan, right? He pulls out his phone and dials 911. Can you imagine the look on the operator's face? You gotta be kidding me. This guy, in the middle of a crime, calls the cops on himself. Unbelievable. When the police arrived, they couldn't believe their eyes. They had to help him out of the window, and you can bet they had a good laugh about it. Of course, Clumsy Carl didn't get away with it. He was arrested on the spot. Talk about a failed heist. So let this be a lesson. If you're going to be a burglar, maybe don't get stuck in a window. Or better yet, just don't be a burglar at all. Hold on to your hats, folks, because number 4 is a real doozy. This genius decided to rob a bank, but not just any bank. A bank in broad daylight, with security cameras rolling and customers milling about. Now you might be thinking, okay, that's not dumb, that's just bad. But wait for it, the plot thickens. This criminal mastermind decided his weapon of choice would be a cucumber. Yes, you heard that right. Not a gun, not a knife, but a cucumber. You heard me right, a cucumber. Imagine the scene. A man walks into a bank, brandishing a cucumber as if it were the most dangerous weapon in the world. I mean, was he trying to make a salad or rob the place? The absurdity of it all is just mind-boggling. The look on the teller's face must have been priceless. Can you imagine being threatened with a cucumber? It's the stuff of comedy sketches. Needless to say, our cucumber-wielding criminal was apprehended faster than you can say pickle. The police were probably laughing all the way to the station. And there he was, sitting in a holding cell, probably wondering where it all went wrong. Maybe next time he'll choose a more conventional weapon, or better yet, rethink his life choices altogether. Chapter 3. Leaving your wallet at the crime scene. At number 3 we have a classic case of you had one job. Imagine planning a heist, getting all the details right, and then making the most basic mistake. This criminal, let's call him Forgetful Freddy, decided to burglarize an apartment. He thought he had everything under control, sneaking in under the cover of darkness. He's snooping around, stuffing his pockets with valuables, thinking he's hit the jackpot. Jewelry, cash, electronics, you name it, he was taking it. When suddenly he realizes he's left his wallet on the kitchen counter. Yes, his wallet, complete with his ID and everything. I mean, come on, that's like Criminal 101. Don't leave a trail! It's the kind of mistake that makes you wonder if he even read the How to Be a Burglar handbook. Naturally, the cops were delighted. They couldn't believe their luck. It was like Christmas came early for them. They didn't even need to dust for fingerprints. They had his driver's license right there. Case closed, thanks to Forgetful Freddy's forgetfulness. It's a story that will be told in police stations for years to come. Chapter 4. Nap Time. Coming in at number 2, we have a story that proves even criminals need their beauty sleep. This robber decided to break into a bakery, probably hoping to score some donuts. But get this, in the middle of stuffing his bag with pastries, he decides to take a nap. Maybe the smell of fresh bread was just too much for him. The cops found him sound asleep, surrounded by sprinkles and donut crumbs. Talk about a sweet surrender. Chapter 5, shifting into trouble. And finally, the number 1 dumbest criminal on our list is the guy who tried to steal a car but didn't know how to drive stick shift. Picture this, he breaks into the car, hotwires the ignition, and then, nothing. He tries to put it in gear but the car just lurches and stalls. After several failed attempts he gives up and runs away on foot. I guess you could say his getaway plan didn't quite shift into gear. That's all folks, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed these hilarious tales of criminal incompetence. Remember, crime doesn't pay, especially if you're not very good at it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more funny stories. We'll be back next week with more hilarious fails from the world of news and entertainment. Until then, stay safe, stay out of trouble, and try not to get stuck in any windows.